Day 6 as a chef on a yacht. Since guests are off the boat, I got to sleep in for an extra 30 minutes. The plan for today is to go fishing and catch some fish for this trip. So I'm definitely putting on sunscreen. I did my short commute up to my galley, which is literally just walking up the stairs, and made some coffee. I made some sandwiches for the fishing trip, but we had to cancel because it ended up storming all day. The good thing is I have lunch out of the way now. On to breakfast. The crew really likes to do their own thing for breakfast. I'll always make Brian some eggs, but Gina and Mark likes to do toast or a shake. So here's Captain Mark telling you about his creation.
Morning breakfast, little Johnny cake, a little butter, a little honey, banana. Whoo, Captain's breakfast.
Watered my plant babies that are doing fantastic. Had my second cup of coffee for the day and then sat down for lunch. I had some leftover broccoli salad and half of a sandwich. Make sure to follow to see what I make for dinner. Bye, little chef. Day 6 as a chef on a yacht. For dinner, I'm making beef stew. I'll cut up my mirepoix, which is carrots, celery, and onion. Normally, I would use yellow onions for a beef stew, but they only had red onions at the grocery store. Seasoned up the beef with salt, pepper, and dust it with flour. The flour is going to help with browning the meat, but it's also going to help with thickening the stew. Once the meat is seared off, add tomato paste, red wine, chicken stock, and your mirepoix. I'm serving the beef stew with some mashed potatoes, so I'll add in some hot cream and butter. If I'm using Yukon Gold potatoes or red potatoes, I usually keep the skin on. I know it's a hot take. I personally think it adds some texture. Plated up the beef stew with some mashed potatoes and broccoli, and dinner served. I called the crew down and they served themselves. And for dessert, y'all have been waiting for this, the banana pudding ice cream. It turned out so good. To finish this off, I did a mix-in of vanilla wafers. The Ninja Creamy still amazes me every single time. And for this yacht trip, it's amazing because I don't have much freezer space. I used to take up like a whole freezer of ice cream. Now I don't have to. I served dessert to the crew upstairs, and then I cleaned my galley. I'll wipe down the tables, turn off the lights, and the kitchen is closed. Played spoons and more card games with the crew, and enjoyed the beautiful sunset. Bye, little chef. Hi, little chef. Welcome to Can It Creamy on a Yacht. Yesterday, I froze a batch of banana pudding ice cream. I used 2 ripe bananas, milk, and a little bit of pudding mix. I let the base freeze for 24 hours and then threw it for a spin. The texture looked amazing. I think I'm going to have to throw a banana into all of my future creamies. But it does not stop there, little chef. We are going to throw in some Nilla wafers. So I'll just take a few cookies and stuff them in the center. This is going to add some texture and that classic banana pudding taste. Pop a lid on it and spin it on the mix-in setting. And for the moment we've all been waiting for, she's beauty and she's grace. She's banana in your face. Presentation, 10 out of 10. Taste, according to my reaction, 10 out of 10. I would like to put this on the record. This is the best Ninja Creamy recipe I have ever made. Served up my ice cream with a little cookie on the top and gave it to the crew. Bye, little chef. Hey, little chef, do you remember that Netflix documentary about the Fyre festival? You know, the one that was supposed to be like super awesome with all these different artists and cool places to stay. It turned out it was just like a fraud. Oh, and the food was supposed to be really good too, but it was just trash. So we were staying at the marina and we pulled up Google Maps to see where we should go on a walk, and we saw the Fyre festival tag like right next to us.
And we were all like, no, it can't be. It can't be. So we researched it, and this is the picture that pulled up. You see that area in the back? That's the marina we're staying at. So the area that they had the festival, it's like on this elevated piece of land. And they actually like dug into the stone to make a canal. So we decided to go explore it. Raise your little chef hands if you think I should put on a Fyre festival. I don't know. I think I could put out some awesome possum food. And Thurston the yacht dog could be the mascot. Okay, bye, little chef.
Behind the scenes with Little Chef.
Had tons of different artists and had these like...
Happy and nice words were said here.
It can't be. It can't be. So we researched it, and this is the picture that pulled up. You
Talking
see that
with
area
hands.
in the back? That's the marina we're staying at.
Stressed. Thinking about what to say.
So the area that they had the festival on...
More
is,
hand
like,
movement.
elevated.
Let's try that again.
So the area that they had the festival, it's like on this elevated piece of land. And they actually like dug into the stone to make a canal. So we decided to go explore it.
Thinking. Stressed. Thinking more. Stressing more. I think I got something good.
Raise your little chef hands if you think I should put on a Fyre festival.
Laugh at me, I am funny.
Do you take cream or sugar? What do you, both?
I don't normally hand make the crew's coffee and serve it to them, but fueling days are different. Brian, the first mate, is usually the guy in charge of sitting there and watching it. And you might think, well, that's not too bad of a job. It takes 5 minutes to fuel up my car. How long could it take for a yacht? And the answer is a very long time. We're just getting 1,500 gallons, which is half of the tank. So we're going to be sitting here for about 2 hours. So during that time, I'll serve Brian breakfast, bring him some coffee, and make sure he's okay sitting out there for 2 whole hours. He'll sit there and read his book to pass the time. There's always something to do on the boat, so while we're fueling, I'll either reorganize my refrigerators or I'll prep food. It's super hot out here, but Brian still wanted hot coffee. I heard that hot things actually cool you down more in the summertime.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.